Welcome back. Jay Helford here, sitting alongside Justin Collette. And you are watching the Jay Swanson Memorial Tournament. Mitch Mitchell breaking. His opponent, Oscar Dominguez. Well, that was unusual. He broke in the far corner pocket. That's something you very rarely see in 9-ball. Usually if they scratch, it's going to be in the side pocket or up the other way. Oscar's got ball in hand. Mitch made one ball.
And it looks like this is probably going to be our last match of the night, Jay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're
so far ahead of schedule.
That's what Mark told me. He said this is the last winners bracket match, and he said there may be another losers bracket match, but I don't think they'll put it over here. So I don't know what time it's getting to be. Probably around 8 o'clock or so. 8:15, 8:30. I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Well, Mark had thought all along he'd be done by 10. That's what he told me earlier today.
Well, I asked him earlier, and he said,
It's
well,
only
we're
8
going to go
o'clock.
to 1 or 2. And I was like, wow.
No.
And then I guess he...
Well, having short matches like this and makes a big difference between 163 and 192 players.
Yeah.
That's 58 less matches you have to play. Basically, what that did is it cut out 2 rounds of play today.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Because if you're using 27 tables and you got 58 less matches, if the field would have been full, we'd have been here till midnight.
Yeah.
If we kept streaming that late.
So what I'll do after this is I'll load up the matches from today. Just let them play until they turn the power off. And when they turn the power off, the stream will go out. So.
Well, we've done a good 6 or 7 matches today.
Yep.
We've had a pretty busy day here. Only one really long match.
Yeah, I'll probably leave that one out.
Actually, we've had a lot of good play here on this table. I mean, some of it's been a little bit dominant, like Rodney's last match, but nothing wrong with watching somebody play good. I think the first match we did, Mika and Vilmus, was the best match of the day.
Yeah, it was a very good match.
That was high-level shooting. They were both shooting 900s.
Oscar starts out 1-0.
Just a reminder, we'll be back streaming tomorrow afternoon starting at 1 o'clock, and we will go through to the conclusion, which will probably be with 48 players. I'm guessing.
He thinks we'll be done. He said we could be done by 8 or 9, but I don't think I've ever even
I'm going to
heard
go
of
on the long end of that.
I've never heard of a Swanee going that early. So
yeah. Listen, I used to work them where we'd have the final match going off at 2:30 in the morning and ending at 4.
Yeah.
And Mark Griffin used to like to have a final match be raced to 13. I said, Mark, please make it 11. I said, don't you know that's a marathon? So we have races to 13, 2 players that are tired, and it'd be a 3-hour match.
Right, and it's you and 2 players in the whole joint.
Yeah, exactly. So he finally relented. Probably with this format, they'll play the finals a race to 9, I suspect.
11.
Oh, it's a long one then. That'll be a long match. That's a full-length match. Oscar's going to try and cut this ball in, I think. Needs a real thin hit here. Well, a little too thin. Let's see what Mitch has got. This guy is a little more well known as a bar table player around LA. But he does play here at Hard Times. How much on this table, I don't really know. He put a pretty good stroke on that ball. See how he handles the pressure of playing on the TV table. It's a little different than playing in the back room of some bar. Yeah, he's not in any hurry here. Not bad. Put a nice stroke on that ball. Come down below it like that. Well, now the rack's opened up. See if he can hold it together and complete this rack. That would be big. Well, this is not so good. He didn't want to be over that far on the side rail and at that abrupt an angle. He's going to have a problem not only making this ball, but getting position on the 5. In fact, the cue ball may run into the 5 ball here.
Table number 3, Paul Silva and Frank Almanza. Table number 3, Paul Silva and Frank Almanza. Table number 3.
I'll tell you what, he swished that 4 ball. And he got a little bit fortunate hitting the 5 like that. I mean, it could have gone anywhere. He's going to have to go 2 rails around that 7 ball to get on the 6.
Table number 18, Mike Mouse and Riddell Rebord. Table number
He tried to
18,
draw it.
Mike Mouse and Riddell
Didn't work.
Rebord.
He might have lost the. No, well, left
That
Oscar.
lined up the only place on the table. But he's still a little funky there. He might be straight enough. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
Well, I think the 6 will go past the 9.
If it does, it makes his life a lot easier.
Well, he's walking around. Take a look at it right now. Yep. He didn't look very long.
Michael Morris and Michael Rogers. Table number 21, Michael Morris and Michael Rogers. Table 21.
Yeah, Mitch got a little tight on that last shot. Boy, look at how Oscar played that.
Nice
What a
stroke.
Yeah, really.
Oscar's looking good. I can't tell what Oscar's usually always got nice cues, man. He plays with oh god, I'm drawing a
Davini?
blank, man. No, I was going to say Craig Peterson, but that's not it.
No.
The guy out here in L.A., man, does beautiful cues. Starts
Oh,
with a
Eddie
P.
Pruitt?
Pruitt.
Yeah, Eddie Pruitt's here. I saw him here earlier today. I used to play on a team with Eddie Pruitt years ago. Yeah, he's a fine cue maker.
Beautiful cues, man. That doesn't look like one. That's got a Southwest look to it. I don't know what that is.
No, I don't think that's a Southwest either.
No, it's not a Southwest, but it's got that 6-point flat face joint.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe an OB?
It might be a Carmelli cue.
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's a Mez.
It is a Mez cue. Okay, duh.
They sponsor his tour.
I wanted to say that, but I thought, well, that's right. They sponsor his tour. Thank you.
I'm an idiot.
Well, that
Been a
makes
long
2
day,
of us.
folks.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah, I know 1,000% that's a Mez break cue. I'm looking at that cue. It's absolutely a Mez.
Here we are looking at the guy that's the promoter director of the Mez Pool Tour, and we're wondering what cue he's playing
What cue
with.
does he play with?
Yeah, right. Duh.
Exactly.
Tell you what, they make good cues. I've hit with a couple of them.
In my opinion, I mean, just from my taste, I prefer Mez is my favorite production cue.
Yeah, they might be today. They might be the most highly rated production cue. Oscar get a friendly roll there, I think. Well, he can see. Mitch can see it. He could bank it cross side. It looked a little tight to me that first game, even though he made several good shots. Taking a little more time now. He's trying to relax himself and kind of collect himself before he shoots. Well, he swished that one. Hit that bank with some authority. But see, now he's got a little bit of a testy shot. He's got to shoot the 2 up in the end and draw the cue ball back for the 3. Very similar to the shot he missed last game. He didn't hit that one much better.
He missed that bad boy by about a dime.
And you notice he was not able to draw the cue ball.
Yeah.
It kind of just slid off to the side. Oscar's got a tricky little shot for position here. He broke it out. I think Mitch is a lot better off with a shot like this, where all he really needs to do is roll the 2 ball up in the corner. He'll get natural position for the 3. That's what he's looking at right now. He's a very straight shooter. That's probably his strength. But he's really not used to playing against professional level players. In the amateur leagues around town, he's a dynamo. But this is a different league here.
Butch Barber's name called.
Yep. Mark's uncle.
Yep.
You know, it seems like every time Mitch has tried to draw the ball, he's missed the shot. When he hits it flat.
It's like me.
Yeah.
Every time I try to hit a ball.
Let's see how that safety worked out. Well, he's got him there.
Score right? That's 2-0.
That's right. Oh boy, a little unfortunate there.
I got a 1-0 thing. Here.
I think Oscar could shoot that 2 ball down in the corner. What's he doing? It looks to me like he's got enough of it to shoot it. Let's see. Yeah, here he comes. That's what he's looking at. Maybe not. Of course, you know he could play a real good save. Yeah, he could just stick him right here on the 8 ball. This could be a 3-foul game. The 2 ball's coming up table, and the cue ball's going to be laying right up against the 8. This is not going to be an easy ball for Mitch to hit at all. He's taken a long time to look at it. He hasn't. Well, he's trying to line it up some way, but the real problem he's got here is he's got to have to jack up over the 8 ball. That makes it harder to put a good stroke on the cue ball. He'd be doing good to hit this ball. And he's not going to. He's going to give up ball in hand here. Oscar fell a little short. He wanted to go about a foot farther, but he should be okay. And he is. Pretty much a stop shot on the 5 ball here for the 7. You should be able to clear these last 3 balls without any problem. Nice little stroke there. You can just roll forward with the cue ball. Mitch says that's good. Here's another match where Oscar's not going to have to shoot the 9 ball. He's got 3 games. Win this match. That would put Oscar in the final 16 on the winner's side, top 24 in the money. That's worth a couple $100. So basically, that's what this match is worth. I don't see anything going in. And Mitch has got an open shot here at the 1 ball. The 3 is a little bit of a problem. It's snuggled up there against that 8 ball. I think he got a little bit too close to his work here. Looks like he's trying to hide the cue ball behind the 6. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, he played the 6 on a billiard. Nice shot, Mitch. That was a delicate little shot there. Meanwhile, he's got that problem with the 3 and the 8. He's got a good angle to come up table and break him up. But you got to hit the cue ball just right. Well, he played that like he was playing for the bank shot on the 3, and I'm not so sure if he didn't go a little too far. This is an awkward angle for this bank. He may try to cross this ball and bank it that way, but he made his only bank so far. Almost made that one, but
Where we at, Jay? 3-0?
3-0. Oscar's back at the table. Shoot the 3 in the side, draw the cue ball to the end rail, and try to have it hop back up there for the 4 ball. If all goes well, that's how it's going to work out. And it couldn't go any better than that. Making that first good shot makes this rack infinitely more easy. A little bit of distance on the 5 ball here. You do have to concentrate on shots like this. Nice solid contact. Probably just roll this in real slow. Oh no, he went back and forth across the table, and yeah, he's all right. He's all right. That's on these diamond tables, that's a pretty severe angle in the side pocket, though. Well done, Oscar. Rack number 4 to the Dominguez.
Macho time.
Macho man.
That's Oscar's thing, man. Walked up earlier for a match, said, hey, man, you know what time it is?
Macho time. I wonder how his dad's doing in the tournament. I know Ernesto was playing, but...
Yeah, they saw him playing on that other table right next to ours earlier.
I think he's on the loser side, though. I'm not sure who sent him there, but... because I think he's playing on the other side right now. Four to nothing, Oscar Dominguez, and breaking, race to 7. Winner side. He scratched. Look at this. His best break of the match, too. Well, if Mitch is going to win a game, it's going to be this game right here. You need to be able to get from the 1 to the 4 ball and from the 4 to the 5. And then it's all downhill. Well, he went a little bit farther than he wanted here. He's got a pretty severe angle on the 4, and the cue ball's got to hit the 7 ball here. He's going to have a problem getting back down table for this 5 ball. And no worries about the 5. He missed the 4 ball. Oscar's got a bridge over the 6 ball, but he's pretty relaxed right now. He knows his opponent is not playing strong. Yes, I think it's going to bounce. I think it's going to bounce out just far enough.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit tight, but he can shoot it. When he's that close to the 5 ball, though, it's going to be real tricky to get on the 6. He's got a pretty severe angle on this cut shot. Let's see. He may try to kill the cue ball and shoot the 6. Yeah, put the cue ball right there, shoot the 6 in that other corner. That other far corner, the far left corner as we look at the table. Got to kind of kill the cue ball to do this, though. Oh, no, he went all the way around. Shit, this is great. 6 ball on the side.
Turned out pretty good.
Turned out real good. Very nice cue ball control there by Oscar Dominguez. He's kind of cruising right now.
He's about to cruise his way into the final 16 on the winner's side.
It ain't going to be that easy tomorrow, Justin, I'll tell you that. He's going to run into some fierce opposition before this tournament's all over. Game number 5 is about to be put on his side of the ledger.
Notice the old school player makes him shoot him.
Oh, yeah. He's my generation. We never gave anybody anything. In fact, if we could, we sharked the guy in the night. I can't tell you how many cues I dropped when my opponent was shooting a 9-ball. I'm serious. I don't know what happened to me. I just have a spasm or something.
Jay. That's why you didn't have any carpet in your pool room floors? Straight concrete?
That's right. Hey, listen, my first pool room was tile floors, man. In fact, my second one was linoleum. So.
It's louder when the cue hits. That way.
Oh, yeah, man.
The carpet softens it a little bit. Takes out some. Look at this. He's in good shape here.
Yeah, this is a nice break shot here. Ooh, snuck that one in. I used to run around with a real good player back there, a guy named Jimmy Reed. And we ran around together for a couple of years, and he had a beautiful girlfriend. He would instruct her on how to shark the opponent.
Right, yeah,
I mean, we'd be driving, going to a pool room, and he'd give her instruction on this is what I want you to do here, this is what I want you to do there. And pretty much nothing was off limits. And I mean nothing. I mean, she'd flirt with the guy if it, distracted him.
Sounds like a team player.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
He was off on the funny little angle there.
Well, that's Oscar's first miss of the match. This is what happens when you kind of get into a funk. Even with these balls all out in the open on one end of the table, Mitch is not sure what to do, but he should be all right. That's really not the angle he wanted. He wanted to stay a little bit low on the 6.
And now he's got to go to the top rail and back down.
Yeah, he may have to go pull it 2 rails out of the corner. I think that's what he's going for. You see what happens when you're in that funky mood?
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, even with 4 or 5 balls out in the open, it looks tough.
It all
it's
goes,
like, it's like, what do I do here? What do I do here? And I've been there. I know how that feels.
Yeah, and if you're in your comfort zone, you just run right through them.
Exactly. This is game number 6. All going Oscar's way so far. Mitch started out the first game looking pretty good. He made some good shots, missed the 5-ball. And
now look at that. Look at that. We compliment the guy, and he just turns right around. I guess after jumping that cue ball, he's kind of like,
well,
let's wrap this up and get out of here.
Yeah, right. A little embarrassing. I'll never forget, Justin, like 6 or 7 years ago in the U.S. bar table tournament, the very first match, the very first round, you put me on the TV table with some player, I don't remember, a decent player, and I was totally inept. Yeah. I'll never forget that. I was so embarrassed. I played so bad. I hadn't practiced. I just got there. I put my cue together, and I was going to go play on a back table, and they moved me to the TV table, and the guy beat me, I think it was 8-ball. He beat me like 5-0. Do you know I won 5 matches in a row after that and made the top 32? I was so mad.
Who did you play? You don't remember who you played?
It was a good player. It was one of the good players. I don't remember. I just remember, and Darren was watching, and Mika was watching, and Thorsten. They're all there, and they're all.
Right.
I could hear them all laughing at me. I couldn't run 2 balls. But I practiced that night, and then I started winning matches. Well, I don't think he's going to like this because, Oscar may shoot this combination. Well, it rolled a little bit tough. But, when you're ahead 6-0, it kind of looks like a free shot.
Right.
That's what
Got
he's
that
shooting
one
at.
ball, hit it straight into the rail.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, he's about 50-50 on this shot right here. Oh, no, he shot at the 1.
Yeah, the pocket.
He shot at the 1.
I didn't think it went by the 9.
It didn't look like it. Oscar puts his fingers together and shows us he only had half a pocket. Mitch is kind of frozen in time here.
Jay, I've never heard that expression before.
Well,
I'm going to use that. It's an apt description too.
He's stymied. Yeah, he just decided, why don't I just go ahead and shoot? And he banked the ball into the second diamond, but came out good. Oscar's got a kick at this ball. Even though this is a hard ball to hit, Oscar's loose as a goose right now, so he'll probably make a good hit on it. He did. He hit it solid right in the face. And meanwhile, he's not giving anything up to Mitch. Mitch might be able to see the bottom edge of the 1 ball. All he can really do is play it safe here. Shoot the 1 ball up above those other balls. There's a whole cordon of balls that he could use as blockers. He's using the cue ball instead, which is nicely done. That's a good safety. It's not that easy for Oscar to hit that ball because the 8 ball's right in the way. I think he can go 1 rail behind the 8 ball and hit it with a lot of right English. Yeah, that's what he's shooting. A hard right spin. Boy, look at this. Everything's going Oscar's way.
Can't see where the white ball went. Oh, it hung right up there.
Yeah, it just jammed in that corner pocket.
I think Mitch is waiting for it to fall.
Well, Mitch, it's a little bit late now. Oh, he's looking at it like he might be corner hooked. I don't think so, though. It looks like he can shoot straight at that 1 ball. Probably the only pocket he's got is all the way up here by the 2 ball. Oh, he did have the side pocket.
There you go.
Nice shot, Mitch. He finally made a ball. This is like the first ball he made since the second game. Well, they set up nicely here. Let's see if he can recover enough to win 1 game. At some point, Justin, well, I hope I didn't jinx him. You begin to get comfortable when it's like all is lost.
Sure.
There's like no pressure anymore.
Give up stroke.
Yeah, give up stroke.
Could be a powerful thing, too. I mean, you've seen it where the guy starts throwing a give up stroke and then the other guy makes a couple mistakes and then before
all of a sudden,
the guy with the give up stroke sees, hey, wait a minute.
I'm back in the mat.
Right.
Yeah, let's.
And the other guy's thinking, I just had this guy 8-0.
I don't think we're going to see that here, but I just like to see Mitch win a game. There's no reason for him to be tight now. Nice shot, nice shot. Got a kick. The problem he's got here is he's going to have to shoot this 5-9 combination because that 5 does not go by. And to even get on it, he's got to shoot the 4 ball and draw the cue ball. And this has been the kind of shot that's caused him problems in the match. He's missed a couple similar shots. This one's a little easier, but it's the same type of shot. He just doesn't look comfortable to me. Ooh, he wheeled it in. Listen, he got perfect position for this combination. It's a long stretch, though. It's a long stretch to get to this ball. Mitch is a good 6-footer, but still, this is a long way to stretch on this table. Oh, he's out there pretty good. He's on it good. But will he make it? Wow. Very good, Mitch. Very good. You didn't get shut out. New breaker.
You know, I'm seeing these extensions around the room. These little 2-inch, like over there on the table.
Yeah.
These guys are looking like they're playing with. Try these extensions.
Little bitty short ones?
Exactly. Oscar said, I don't need no extension. Yeah, I am an extension.
I mean, it always amazes me, though. I mean, look at little Alex. How tall is he? 5'2", 5'3"? He stretches across the table like nobody ever. He's like a snake.
I don't use performance-enhancing drugs. I am performance-enhancing.
All right, Mitch. Normally this guy's got a, he's used to breaking 8-ball on a bar table, so he's got some power. Pretty solidly built.
Looks like a Mez break cue he's rocking there.
Well, he popped it, but he popped it a little bit too hard.
Oscar's got himself a mess to deal with up on top of that table.
Yeah, that 6-9 is the problem. But it's nice when you start with ball in hand. You can.
He's going to have to go up and down, and then he's got to go from that 5 to the 6. Good luck with that.
He's got to try to break it off the 3-ball, I think. I don't know. Of course, if he tries to break it off the 3-ball, how's he going to get on the 5?
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's a bit of a mess.
Well, he may end up going down there and just playing a safety at that point. Let's see what's on the mind of Oscar Dominguez. See, he could break it up here, but I don't think he wants to. He did. He wanted to just touch the 9-ball there.
Well, now if he gets too flat, he might be able to do some good here.
He's looking to go around behind the 9-ball. There might be room, but I'm not sure. I don't think you want to try a hero shot here. He's not going to scratch, but
Wow.
can he make that ball? It didn't look like there was
Man,
room.
I don't think he can. Maybe with some kind of funky spin.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to throw it in with right English.
Wow.
He
Swing it,
did.
big boy.
He made it look easy.
Say no hanger.
Well, he's 1 ball away from victory. Even though there's 3 balls on the table, this is it. If this one goes in, it's all over. Yeah, he's taking his time here.
Yeah, he wants to make sure you don't scratch. If he tries to go forward and like kind of whack this ball.
He's got to pop it a little bit, like maybe like a stop shot. Yeah, like go down just a little bit. Make that cue ball go over.
Oscar likes to roll balls, so I don't know if he's going to Shane to raise up and smack that thing. He likes those off the rail jacked up. Yeah, he's going to do it.
Well, that's the
Maybe
way you got to shoot
he's
this
gonna
shot.
do it. Give it a shot.
Fell perfect for Mitch. Like you said, it wasn't his normal shot. And just couldn't quite handle it.
It's a tough shot, man.
It is a tough shot. It's a hard angle when you're
Yeah.
when you're that close to the object ball. It's really hard to gauge the angle. And then you jack your cue up, it makes it just that much harder. Mitch is going to win his second game here and start thinking evil thoughts. Let's see if this guy can make a couple more mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That just happened, folks.
He miscued.
That's the second one, and he shakes his hand.
That's a
Just not Mitch's night.
Yeah, that was a disappointing way to lose because that was his game. Anyway, folks, I am going to take my leave for the evening, and I will be back tomorrow bright and early and hang with you until the end of this tournament.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow for the finals.
It's going to be a good day tomorrow. Thank you, Justin.